Hey guys, it's Backfire here. Welcome to Operation Black Eagle. This is Turn 9 Japan. And yeah, gonna be an exciting turn. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go for large ship construction, improved construction. So let's go ahead and do improved construction. We need a 7 or higher. It's a 1. And then large ship. That was a 3, I think. Yeah, we didn't get that either. So bummer. It's okay. All right. Purchases. We're going to buy 6 militia and a militia upgrade for 12. 2 Marines for 8, heavy armor for 7. We're going to buy 2 infantry, destroyer, and a militia upgrade for 14. Transport for 7, 2 more infantry for 6, and then we get our free light carrier. Because we are going to declare war on FEC and the United States, and we're going to use our surprise strike against Calcutta. So, from P59, since we're declaring war, we get that extra movement. So we're going to take 5 transports from this task force marker. We're going to pick up 4 infantry, 2 Marines from Java, an infantry and a Marine from Sumatra, and a Marine and an infantry from Borneo. And they're all going to move with everything else along with the planes. We're going to, like I said, hit Calcutta with our surprise strike. Okay. And then we'll have a bunch of bombardments too as well, which will be nice. So we're just going to move our fleet, move everything up. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a total of 4 Marines, 6 infantry. And then for our bombards, we're going to have 4 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, and a battle cruiser. So, yeah. Okay. British Malaya. I tried to figure out if I could hit everything. I don't think I can. But like I said, I tried. So, okay. Because I don't know if we can hit... Because this is what we have in Siam, so I don't think I can really hit Burma. I mean, I guess I could, but it's... I got to hit British Malaya as well. All right, so this is how we're going to do it. So from Siam, we're going to take 1 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 fighter. And we're going to go... do I want to bring the fighter? No, I don't think I need to bring the fighter. Let me grab an infantry sculpt here. Yeah, I don't think I need to bring the fighter. So we'll do an infantry and an artillery. In British Malaya, we're going to bring 3 infantry, 2 Marines, artillery, and then 2 fighters. This is all coming from Siam. Okay. Other combat moves. We're going to take the 2 destroyers, pick up a Marine from Celebes and West Timor. I think it's a different name in the 4.2 map, but not quite sure what it is. Doesn't matter. But yeah, we're going to go 1, 2 here to P50. And we will drop 1 of the Marines each off in the separate Philippine Islands, which I still have the 4.1 map, so it's still one all island, but I have it shown that it is two different islands. So, okay. What's also going to come to Philippines is, so we're going to take this seaplane. We're going to use this as a screening force to try to kill that coastal sub. I mean, it's an automatic win anyway because it's going to either submerge or die. And then we're going to continue our continuing force will be 2 Marines and an infantry with the transport, and the destroyer will go down 1, 2, 3 here to P50, and 2 Marines will be dropped off here in that northern Philippine island, and then this infantry will be dropped in the southern Philippine island. I think it's Mindanao, maybe. Like I said, I don't remember. I don't remember the names. So, okay, and then I have one more Marine here. This one, I think I'm going to have to take this one and also bring it into, so I'll go 1, 2 also here to P50. And that will also drop this Marine off here in this land zone here. So it's going to be 3 and 3, which is nice. So, okay. That's how I wanted to do it. All right. And if I didn't, like I said, if I didn't mention this, it's on map to try to kill that. This is our screening force, and it's going to come down to finish its movement that it has left. Okay, rating. Let's do some convoy rating. Okay. This sub here in P41 is going to go 1, 2, to P43, and it's going to raid. This coastal, actually, it's going to go here to P45, excuse me. This coastal sub is going to go 1 here to P43. All right. This sub here will go 1, 2, and it's going to raid this line here in P64. This coastal sub up here in P14 will go 1, 2, and also raid that US line there. And I think that's $3. Okay, nothing in China. I don't think I have anything there, so. Okay, well, like I said, I think that's it. So I don't, oh, we got one more sub here. Yep, that's right. So this sub here in P50 will go 1, 2, 3 here to I-12, and is going to raid this line here for $1. See if I can knock $1 off FEC. All right, let's go. So let's start with Calcutta. Let's start with the fun one. So. Where is, let's see. I could have some room here. Okay. Okay, so I have first strike. It's going to be a lot. So does he. He's got his fortifications, so. All right, let's start with my first strike first. So let's do my 4 heavy cruisers at, I believe they're at, let me check, just double check. They're at 2. So 4 at 2. And looks like we get 1 hit. Okay. So Dawson from the casualty order looked like that was a militia. So okay, let's do 2 battleships at 4s, and then we'll do a battle cruiser at 3. And it looks like we got 1 more hit with the battleship. So that will knock out another militia. And now we have our air units. So I've got 3 tactical bombers and 2 fighters, which will have first strike. Oh my gosh, low numbers. That is 5 hits. Oh shit. Excuse me, but yeah, that is 5 first strike hits. And that's going to completely wipe out Calcutta. Oh my gosh. So the 2 fighters is a 6 and a 4. That's a 6, 3, and 5. Wow. Okay. I did not expect I did not expect to see that. So I'll still roll the fortification roll. But neither of these units, because there was a total of 7 units, and I got 7 first strike hits. So none of those units will defend except the fortification roll. That's interesting. All right, fortification. You got 1 hit, so I'll take a Marine. Nice. Nice. Well, that made Calcutta easy. So, that wasn't bad. Move this. There we go. So we take Calcutta. So that would be with 3 Marines and 6 infantry. Okay. All right. So Japanese will go up 3 to 47 from 44. Okay. All right, let's do Burma. This one is sketchy as all get out, but it's fine. All right, let's do our artillery at first strike here. Here, let me look at this here real quick just to make sure. I'm gonna look at the terrain because it is jungle after all. Sorry guys, sorry to make you wait. Let's see. Oh, here it is, terrain glossary. Got it. Because I just want to see if that was a hit or not. Okay. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm sorry for making you guys wait. I apologize. Because it is, let me just double check. Okay. Okay, so it's all vehicle class units. Okay. But I think it's a mountain border as well. Yeah, it's a mountain. So either way, it's a hit. So it takes out that militia. So it looks like it's a mountain border. But it wouldn't affect the artillery. So, okay, so Burma is the Japanese now. So Japanese will go up to 48. FEC was at 14. They went down to 11 for Calcutta, down to 10 for losing Burma. Let's go ahead and do British Malay. So this land zone here is, looks like it's mountain and it's jungle. So it only affects us, the mountain only affects us in that case. So, okay. So let's do our first strike for our artillery at 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that hit. So Dawson, I'm assuming you'll take the militia. And then let me roll your first strike as well. So you've got 2 at 5. And you got 1 hit, which in this case, I'm just going to take the artillery since it already fired. All right, let's continue. So this is, like I said, this is a fortification, so it will have that defense on the first round of combat. So militia will be at a 3 and infantry will be at a 5. So, all right, let's do, we've got 5 at 1. And then we have 2 at 6 with our fighters. All right, here we go. We need 3 hits, guys. Looks like we got 2 hits. So that would be the last militia and 1 of the infantry. Okay. Now let's roll the 2 infantry at 5 and the 1 militia at 3. 1 hit. Okay, so I will take an infantry. And he's got 1 dude left. Okay. All right, so we now have 4 at 1 and 2 at 6. So that fortification bonus is done. So we need 1 hit. Come on. It looks like we got a hit with the fighter. Okay, we rolled a 6 there, so we got the hit we need. Defense at a 4 with the infantry, and that's a hit. Okay. So we'll take another. We'll take another infantry there, so that's another 2. So we'll take British Malay with 2 Marines and an infantry. Okay. All right, because that went 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so we go up 2. We go from 48 to 50. And then FEC will go down from 10 to 8. All right. Let's do our screening force here with our seaplane on map. See if we can kill the coastal sub. Nope. So that coastal sub will submerge. And then we will, like I said, we used our continuing force to come down 1, 2, 3 to finish the movement there. So, okay. All right, let's do, I think this is Luzon and some, I can't remember the land zone name, but like I said, we're going to We're just going to call it the North Philippine Island. Okay. Let's do, and is that all? Oh, yeah, that's everything's going to be rolling out of 1 for our side. And then we have militia at a 2. So, all right, here we go. No bombards, just straight 1s. Here we go. Nope, nothing. Second round. Nope. This is going to take forever. Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's a 1 with the Marine. And the militia missed. Okay. And that's worth $1. I think from what I understand, in the V2 map, both of the islands are worth $1 each. So the U.S. is at 63 since I declared war. They'll go down to 62. Okay. And then we'll, like I said, I did finish an objective, and I'll address that after combat is over. I don't want to be all over the place. So let's do, I think this is Mindanao, so let's go ahead and do that. So same thing, so 3 at 1, and 1 at 2. Nope. Nope. Oh, I got a hit. Okay, I'll take an infantry. All right, we got to keep going. Nope. Yeah, there we go. There's a 1. And the militia missed. Okay. Whew. It's going to be one of those times where 3 Marines get beaten by one militia, but that would suck. Okay. We got to roll for those ships in port too. All right, so U.S. goes down from 62 to 61. I go from 50 to 51. Okay. All right, rating. Yeesh. Let's go ahead and do some rating here. It's the first time I had to get out some D6s here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, so blue is the attacker, red is the defender. Okay, so we do max. So, all right, so with the regular sub, we do, it's 5 to 1, so that's +7. So yeah, that is 3 on that line. So we're just gonna mark that here. So Eric, you wanna take 3 damage off the US's income. Now let's do the East Asian line here for Anzac. Blue is the attacker. Okay, so that's also going to take 2 damage off. The Anzacs, so we'll simply just put 2 damage here. And then our final one here will be on this line here. Blue is the attacker. No, not even close. I think FEC's had enough of taking money off of him. I think they're sick of this shit. So, okay. Non-combat. Ugh. Okay. Before we do that, let's go ahead and roll the ships in port here in Philippines. I think ships in port. Let's see. I think ships captured in port. So 1 to a 9 is scuttled, 10 to a 12 is captured by the attacking player. Okay. So we're going to roll for the destroyer. That is an 8, so that is scuttled. I would have liked a destroyer, but that's all right. All right, so let's see if we can get the transport. All right, here we go. Is that a 9? Ah, damn it. Okay. So the transport's scrambled. So, okay. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. That's all good. Okay. All right. All right, other non-combat. These fighters that were in Siam went 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to come back to Kwang Tung. The infantry from Yunnan is going to come over here to Kwang Tung, which actually we could probably build a another task force marker or card here. So, and I'll do a disposition after the video has concluded. So, all right, there we go. Just makes it easier. Okay. These 2 light cruisers. These 2 light cruisers will go, let's see, 1. I just want to bring everything up with the fleet here in P50. Yeah, I do. We're just going to bring these 2 light cruisers up here in P50. The transport is going to strategic naval move from Cochin, China. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, pick up 2 of the infantry. So yeah, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back here to Kwang Tung, and it's going to drop off 2 infantry here. So it's going to go there, and that transport's going to go in port. Okay. This destroyer from P50 that did not move will go back 1, 2, 3 to P15. So that's going to move there. We're going to rail a mountain infantry, actually, from Sinshi, because it can make it. We're also going to bring that to Kwang Tung. We're going to move this cavalry back here to Suyan. I think we'll leave the motorized here as well. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. So, planes. Yes, can't forget about these. Planes will go back on their respective carriers. Okay. Okay, perfect. And like I said, we'll just leave all these TBDs here in P50 as well. I don't think we need to. I think we need to move those. Okay. All right. Any other non-combat? I don't think so. Okay. Objectives. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we got to do that. So for the objectives here, let's take a look here. Should be Asians for Asians. So I possess Burma, Siam, Cochin China, and Tonkin, and British Malaya. You get one minor factory to be placed in one of these land zones once per game, one air base to be placed in one of those land zones once per game. Okay. So what I will do, damn, that's a hard choice. I mean, I guess I could go. I guess I'll do it in British Malay. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay. Cool. All right, perfect. So, and then we got to take this seaplane off of map back into Kyushu. And I think that will do it. Okay. All right, let's play some units. So let's start down here. Let's do militia in Sumatra. Militia in Java. Militia in Borneo. Militia in West Timor. Militia in Celebes. And finally, a militia here in Dutch New Guinea. Okay. Okay. The militia upgrade will be one of them here. Well, actually, do I want both? No, I don't. They're going to be both up here. So one of the other militia upgrades is going to be here in Rihi. And the other one that we have that we're upgrading will be here in Eastern Manchuria. While we're here, the heavy armor will go to Rihi as well. The light carrier, we're going to go mainland Japan now. Light carrier will be placed here in P15. In Kyushu, we're going to have 2 Marines and 3 infantry. So that gives us one more to place afterwards. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. We'll put 2 in Kyushu, and then we're gonna put 1 in Tokyo, and then the last one we're gonna put here in Siam. All right, now we got to place a transport and a destroyer, which will come up here. So that transport will go in port, and then we'll have 2 destroyers and a light carrier there in P15. Okay. So I think that's it, guys. I don't think I have anything else on the agenda. Let's collect our income, because this was a long turn. So not Germany invading France and Poland level, but it's pretty long turn. All right, so we started at 44. So we went up 1 for Burma, which was 45, 2 for Malay, which would be 47, 3 for Calcutta, which would be 50, and then 1 each for the Philippine Islands, which would be at 52. So we have a base of 52 plus 6 for China, which is 58. And then we have plus 2 each for Borneo, Java, British Malaya, Luzon, and Visayas. So that is another plus 8. So that is 66. So 50, 60, 65, 66. I will double check that afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that I'll have 66 IPP for next turn. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else on the agenda. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully, everything was kosher. Everything was good to go. And we'll see you guys for turn 10. And yeah, everyone is pretty much at war besides the Soviets. So we'll see what happens on the rest of the way. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.